Alright, let's look at the homework 9.4, problem number 10. Alright, so this is the modified version of logistic equation because of this negative 30 there. Alright, so suppose P of t represents a fish population at time t, where t is measured in weeks. Explain the meaning of the final term in the equation, which is minus 30. Time minus 30 represents a harvesting of fish at constant rate, so that because it's a constant. In this case, 30% 30 fish per week. This is the rate at which fish are caught. Right? Draw the direction field for this differential equation, right, and several solution curves. All right, so let's bring out GeoGebra here. All right, then I'm going to draw a slope field. All right, then let's see, right hand side is 0.16. And instead of p, I'm going to use y. And 1 minus y over 1,000 minus 30. Right? Is that the equation? Let's double check. 1,000. Yep. So I'm going to hit enter there. All right. So here. All right. So this is that. And let's see, I have to do a little bit of rescaling. So let's see, 1,000. So I have to shrink this a bit. So I can see 1,000 there. Right. So here. All right. All right. So something. Let's see, maybe a little bit more. Alright, 1,000 there, and maybe stretch it out. Actually, maybe like this. Right, yeah, that looks a little bit better. Yeah, how about that? Alright, so you can see the flow. Alright, so let's go back. Alright, so it looks like let's see, not this one. Since down here it's actually coming back down. Alright, so it looks like this is promising. So let's check. Alright, 200. Yeah, so it looks like this is the one. Alright, so we have that. Alright, then what are the equilibrium solutions? Right, so I'm gonna cheat a little bit. So all we have to do is set this equal to 0. Then I go from there. So I'm going to actually use GeoGebra to do the computation. All right, so I'm going to say solve. All right, then just put the equation, which is 0.16. Instead of y, I'm going to use x. And then you have a 1 minus x over 1,000. And minus 30 is equal to 0. All right, let's hit enter. Alright, it's 250 and a 750. So I'm going to just put that in. Alright, let's see, I'm going to go, I went too far. Alright, so, alright, 250 and a 750. Alright, I'm going to actually go ahead and check the answer. So submit for testing. Alright, it came back and looks like we got this one correctly. We have the correct graph, and part C, 250 and 750 is correct. Alright, describe what happens to the fish population for various initial populations. Alright, between 0 and 250, it's actually decreases to 0. Alright, and at 250, so that's at the equilibrium solution, so it remains constant. Between 250 and 750, it's going to increases to 750. At the 750, it's going to remain constant. And after 750, and you can see that it decreases to 750. All right, solve this differential equation. Actually, I'm going to just go ahead and submit for testing. All right, it came back, and looks like we got this one correctly. And let's do part D. Solve the differential equation explicitly by computer algebra system. All right, so for 200 and 300. All right, so let's do that. All right, so I'm going to solve ODE. All right. Then equation is y prime is equal to 0.16 y times 1 minus y over 1000 minus 30, and the point is 0, 200. All right, let's solve that. All right, so that's that, and let's see. Right, so that's 0, let's see, is that the right one? Let's see. Yep. All right, so we have that. So that's going to, so we're talking about this one, and let's put that in. All right, I'm going to put this in here. All right, so let's type it in. All right, so what we got was, let's see, so it's going to be a fraction here. So on top, 2,750 e to the negative 2t over 25 minus 750 over 11 e to the negative 2t over 25 minus 1. Right, and let's do the 300. All right, so bring out GeoGebra. All right, so it's the same differential equation here, so I'm going to just copy this. So up to here, and copy, and then paste here, so with 300, and hit enter. Right, so we have a new equation which looks like this. Right, so let's type it in. All right, so what we got was all right, so you have 2,250 e to the negative 2t over 25 and plus 750 over 9 times e to the negative 2t over 25 plus 1. Right, so let's check the answer. All right, all right, so submit for testing. All right, so it looks like it didn't like my answer. It's probably I have to put the p is equal to Right, so let's see if let's submit for testing. All right, it came back, and yeah, p is equal to what's missing. All right, so last one, and one is let's see, so it's this is promising, so starting from 200 and 300. Let's look at the other one. No, this is the only one. One's going down because initial population is too low. But for this 300, it increases toward that 750. Right? So let's check the answer. All right, it came back and looks like we got the correct picture. Right? That's it. I hope that this was clear.